Thank you, Vinny. You're listening to WDFH's continuing coverage of the 2004 Republican National Convention in New York City. Pacifica coverage starts promptly at 9:30, and right now we have a special guest on the phone. Active in Democratic politics since 1976, Mike McCurry is a partner at the Washington consulting firm Public Strategies. He served as President Bill Clinton's press spokesperson from 1995 to 98. Mike, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Jared, great to be with you. How's it going up there?
It's going pretty well. We've spent a lot of time talking about the demonstrations and protests that have been going on in the city since Saturday evening.
What brought you here tonight?
I was actually just in the area, and I've sort of been gravitating to these things all week. I'm just one of those New Yorkers that absolutely is disgusted by the fact that the RNC came here and is capitalizing on 9/11 and, you know, basically rubbing our faces in their lies. And so I've just been showing up to as many of these things as I can to stand up and be counted, because I think dissent is really...
They say we will deploy all that is in America's arsenal, and they specifically say it has to be more than military.
It seems that our only friend right now are the British, and who knows how much longer they're going to hold out with British public opinion so going against Blair now, when the tide will turn with him as well.
Joining us today is Village of Ossining trustee Miguel J. Hernandez. There are a lot of issues on the national platform that affect the local Ossining area.
One of the issues that affects Ossining is the whole issue of immigration. As you probably know, Josephine, about 25% of the population of the Village of Ossining is Hispanic, and many of them are recently arrived immigrants. So there was a lot of discussion about the platform, the Democratic platform, with respect to immigration. And
we're speaking with Governor Rounds of South Dakota. Governor, what do you think that the party needs to do this week to present an image and help the president get elected in the fall?
You know, it's really not so much the image as it is bringing these folks together and letting them see the kind of a person that's leading our country today and the good opportunities that he has in the future. It means bringing the troops together, and that's what we're doing here. But we're also sending a strong message to the rest of the country in the story that's being told this evening.
Tell us a little bit about growing up in Lebanon, and obviously you had a lot of influence from U.S. and UK-based music. How accessible is that kind of music there?
Well, it's really accessible, but for me, I think it was. I'm from. My mom is American and my dad's Lebanese, and so I had a lot of American music, you know, and just folk and rock coming through from that end, and we had access to kind of both worlds.
One of the things that most folks, certainly folks my age who grew up in the 1970s, think about when they think about Lebanon is violence. What kind of impact did that have on you where you lived? Was it something that was nearby?
It just changes your perspective on everything, I think, to grow up with that as a part of your cultural reality. A civil war, which kind of blew up into everything, kind of. For me, I mean, I'm going to say, gave me a lot of anti-war sentiment from the beginning. I mean, you just don't want to have anything to do with it when it's part of your everyday reality and your identity. And it really affects every part of the way I think, my perspective on any kind of politics or anything, really. But it's getting better. Things are getting better in Lebanon, and Beirut is slowly trying to rebuild itself.
all